Charlotte here. First of all, I'm profoundly, deeply depressed. Still. Mother and Saul went back together again after the failed marriage. And I think Mother paid for the annulment just recently. And I'm waiting now for George so I can tell him the latest horrible development. Oh, I wish he'd hurry, for I have to be carted off to the mental hospital. Oh, hi, George. Hi.
How are you today?
Not good.
Oh, jeez. What happened now?
George, I hate to have to keep telling you all this, but what else can I do? Welfare won't pay for a psychiatrist. You're absolutely the best I've got. Well, this is what happened. You know, my sister Gina has got this 10-year-old kid. So she took him and went over to Mother's and Sal's, and Mother and she and Sal were going to go to a concert that Sal arranged. Well, the very last second, Sal stops, turns around, and says that he can't leave her kid there alone.
Have I ever met Sal?
Oh no, he'd never come in this place. He's
Oh.
way too fancy for you. Well, anyway, he
Well,
says...
you're way too fancy for me too, you know. I mean,
Oh,
seriously.
Listen,
You are
George.
one fancy.
I am down and out.
You are
You don't
fancy.
understand. My mother may have thousands in the bank, but I have nothing. But anyway,
I got dogs.
Sal turns around and says, I'll stay with the kid. And my sister's so befuddled, you know, he took her by surprise that she didn't even stop and put her foot down, say no. She just went off to the concert and left Sal in control of her son. And
You want me to tell you about my dogs?
George, don't want
You know what?
about
You know
your
what one of
dogs.
those little rascals did last night?
What?
The male. You know that little male puppy? Jumped on my leg. Does that mean anything?
Probably hunting female companionship.
Uh-oh. It doesn't sound good, does it? I'm sorry, what is your problem again?
I know you hate hearing all this. I hate telling it, but then
Listen,
Gina.
if you didn't buy me, you are paying for my services, aren't you?
My what? Oh, no.
I mean like coffee and drinks and things like that.
Well, a few clothes here and there. That's about all I ever give
I
you.
know, I like this. You bought this for me. This is real nice.
You like that?
Yeah, I didn't even mind the tire tracks on the back of it either. That's nice.
You,
Where did you
like
find
it,
that?
don't you?
Where did you
Thrift
get
store.
it?
That's where I get all your clothes.
That's where you get your clothes too, I can tell. You got tire tracks on the back of that one too.
Oh,
So
George.
tell me your
You-
story now.
Well, Gina called up Mother, told her she was going to have Sal arrested if he did anything like that again. You know she can't have him arrested for without any proof. And she said that her son said he didn't do anything. He went to sleep. But he's so interested. With kids, he's just like,
You know, if you touch me, that costs you $10. I forgot that part. You're already up to about 150
Oh,
bucks.
I'm too
you know.
depressed to think about anything. And then I told my son Jerome, and Jerome revealed to me that he was molested years ago. The first time he ever admitted, I suspected, by another pedophile up in Utah. And then we got Bill over here waiting trial for 200 kids. And he may have,
200?
that's what he said. And
I
then
only got 8 dogs. He's got
And we're-
200 kids?
he had molested 200
Crap,
kids.
holy.
So this family is just
Whoa.
knee deep in pedophiles. I mean, there's pedophiles here, there's pedophiles there, and we're all, no wonder I'm depressed.
You know,
That is the most depressing subject there is.
I forgive that dog for humping my leg now that I think about it, because that never hurt.
Yeah, well, maybe he was trying to molest you, George.
You know, I never thought about that. I wonder if I could sue that little rascal. I think I'm gonna sue.
Call the cops.
What do you think about it?
They ought to have
Yeah.
they ought to have
They'll
a
bring
cop
up-
for
they'll bring
a
over
dog that
Rin-
tries to molest.
Rin Tin, you know, that big German Shepherd. Yeah, bring him over. He'll sniff that little rascal out and just chomp on his butt like you wouldn't. I'm sorry. Did you have something important to say? I forget what you're always talking about.
Oh, you
Oh.
forget. You
I have a very short
Well,
attention
then, you know,
span,
then
you
there's
know.
my molesters that I started
Oh.
talking about, and it's just too much. It's too much for a human being to be able to stand. I mean, very well. You know, my sister's telling me, you're clinically depressed. Well, what's clinically? That means you're 3 times more depressed than you ordinarily are? I mean, I'm dirt poor,
No, what
I
that-
can't work.
What that means is this. They told me the same thing. If you have to be sent to a clinic, that's depressing.
Oh,
And so I don't like to
It's
go to
depressing.
clinics because that depresses me. So obviously I'm probably clinically depressed.
and I'm living in this horrible bad neighborhood because I'm
Wait a minute, I live in this
basically
neighborhood too.
chronically depressed, chronically mentally ill according to my diagnosis. I've really got chronic fatigue, but no doctor believes in that. So they do believe in mental illness though. So according to them, I'm mentally ill. But right now, I am mentally ill.
You want me to argue that point, or should I just, you know, push your TS card or something like that?
I just hope, you know, it's been almost a year and a half when that big dark cloud descended upon me, and it hasn't lifted yet, but I'm hoping. So, that's the latest.
That's it?
Sal made his move, and he's been threatened with arrest, the police, the whole bit.
That little rascal made his move on me, and you know what? It didn't hurt. I kind of liked it. I think I might start dating that little rascal. What do you think? Huh?
Well.
I thought my life was in a dumper, but when you come around, brings me back to non-reality. I love it.
Oh, yeah.
I love it. Yes. Come on over, I'll introduce you to the little rascal.
Oh.
Maybe you'll jump on your leg or something like that, you know?
Okay, George.